Good morning. Good morning, car. Here we hold it. Let's go. Oh, wait. Sorry. Here we go.
Ghirardelli and 10 Stark.
Good morning, Rick and
Makes
Hagsy.
life a bite better.
There are three simple changes I tell all of my arthritis patients to make.
Wait.
Number one, you have to start drinking more water. You
Oh, shoot. Okay. Sorry. I had it all set up and then I messed up.
When you're down
And trouble and you need open hand and nothing, oh, nothing's going right. Close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to lighten up even the darkest nights. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running. Oh yeah, I'll be to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you've got to do is call, and I'll be there. Yeah. You got a friend. If the sky above you should turn dark and full of clouds, and that old north wind should begin to blow, keep your head together and call my name out loud, and soon I'll be knocking upon your door. Just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running. Oh yes, I will see you again. Winter, spring, summer, fall, yeah. All you got to do is call, and I'll be there, yeah. Ain't it good to know that you've got a friend when people can be so cold? They'll hurt you and desert you. Well, they'll take your soul if you let them. Oh yeah, but don't you let them. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running, see you again. Baby, don't you know about winter, spring, summer, or fall? Hey, now all you've got to do is call. Lord, I'll be there, yes, I will. You've got a friend. you've got a friend. Yeah. Ain't it good to know?
Ain't it good to know you've got a friend?
Ain't it good to know? Ain't it good to know? Boop. Good morning, crew.
The war in Ukraine for
Good
some
morning,
time.
crew. Pops is getting
My
carried away over
sister,
here.
mother, and grandmother
I'm
left their
practicing
entire
some
lives
Pop
behind
Croons
on February
action.
24 and moved in with my family in May.
Pops, I have one more song for you guys this morning. Hold on. Good morning. Is anybody okay with Pop sing along this morning? I can't help it. You've got a friend. Winter, spring, summer, or fall. All you've got to do is call. And I'll be there, yeah, yeah, yeah. You got a friend. I'm actually crying. I have tears. I swear. Got little tears. I can't let you guys see me yet. Okay, here we go. You've got a friend. I've got friends. I got 51 friends here right now. Only 23 of us left. 23 of them like me, though. Here we go. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging in here with me this morning. That's right, Trip. I call it soul soap. Tears are soul soap. I'm looking for the we'll help each other today kind of stuff. That's the kind of stuff we're talking about today. Who knows where we're going to help each other? I'm sorry, Parker. Sing along! He ain't heavy. He's from the T Crew.
So on we go. His welfare is
My concern.
no better is he.
No burden is he.
We'll
Not
get
there. For I know he ain't heavy. He's the T Crew. Of love for one another.
It's a
Long, long road.
from which there is no
Good morning, JC.
while we're on the way.
We're on the way to there. Let's share. Right? Ginger makes everybody smile, Carlotta. Oh, he ain't heavy. He's my brother. I like that car. Can't we be helping each other a little more than we do? Can't we help each other just a bit more, Penny? Semster JCBB stands for Jesus Christ Bong Log. Actually, Jesus Christ Bong Break. We used to take JCBBs. Bong Breaks. Habit. He's my brother. Okay, one more thing. And then we're going to get out of here. Hold on. Hold on. By popular request. By popular request. Hold on. We're not going to do this all morning, but we have time. We also have a beautiful present to show you from our gorgeous friend Kieran. Okay, hold on. Streety and Exception. Which ones did you want? Which ones did you want? You guys wanted Lionel Richie. We Are the World, Hello, All Night Long, Easy, Dancing on the Ceiling, I Call It Love. Which one do you want? Streety or Exception are going to decide. Which one? Streety. Where's Streety? Streety or Exception's going to decide. There are, please play Lionel Richie's. We have Easy. Streety, which one do you want? All Night Long. Okay. Boom. See how you guys get music on request nowadays around here? This is crazy. This is just crazy. That's crazy. It's crazy, I'm telling you. Great choice, by the way. All night long. Forever. Let's dance on the ceiling.
Well, my friends, the time is come. Raise the roof and have some fun. Throw away the work to be done. Let the music play on. Everybody sing.
Everybody dance.
Lose yourself in wild romance. We're going to party, caramba, fiesta, forever.
Come on,
Come on and sing
sing.
along. We're going to party, caramba, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing along.
All night long. Nice one, Streety. Exception likes it too. Pops is doing it.
Get started. Everyone's dancing.
Never goes away. Oh, I can't. Oh, you guys see it. Never mind. Stop it, Pops. Oh, that's embarrassing. Oh, jeez. I didn't know you guys could see that. Shh. Shh. Pops, sit down. What an idiot. What an idiot. Combo Dumbo. I can't believe that. Oh, gosh. Silly. Pops, I'm gonna sit down. I'm getting way out of the reflection. Gonna have a party. How could you not dance to this? My neighbors are going, what is that old man doing now? Nate, he's dancing in the street all night long. Dancing in the street all night long. Oh, Kim, they have binoculars on me in the window right now. I can see them. Like, what's that guy doing now? What about those plastic boxes he's always bringing in and out? Oh boy. Good morning, crazies. Good morning, crazy kids. You kids are crazy. You kids are crazy. I went from he ain't heaven to I'm dancing in the streets. I'm making it happen this morning, dancing in the streets. Thanks, Streety. Give me 1 second. Streety set me up. Good morning. Good morning. Viva la 80s. Hey, that's when I was stomping, wasn't it? Pops used to look like my hangout was Santa Monica, LA, and the San Fernando Valley, but you know what our dress code was Miami dress code. Streety, that was fun, good call. But back then we wanted to look like Don Johnson. Right? Especially if you were on that kind of a game. You were like, I gotta look like Don Johnson. So Pops did. I was Don Johnson West Coast. Crazy. He even lived on a boat. I didn't have an alligator, however. And my boat was bigger. Right? But not as fast. Okay? Nowadays, Don Johnson would want to look like me. Okay, give me 10 people agree to that. Nowadays, Don Johnson would like to look like Pops. Where'd that come from? I don't know. I loved Miami Vice. It was literally, I couldn't wait for Miami Vice to start. Okay, Carlotta, can you actually afford eggs? We can't anymore here. Okay, no, the coolest part was the Pops and Tubs show. The coolest part was the no socks. Sharon, when we didn't have to wear socks. That was the best part. It was like we gave up socks for the 80s. And pink was okay. Men started wearing pink. It was like if you wore pink or one of those like light green colors, you were cutting edge. You had a big set. You were like walking around going, I have a big set. Check me out. I'm not kidding you. You kids don't know that. If you wore something pink in the 50s or the 60s, even into the 70s, you were a communist. Communist pinko. Right? And then all of a sudden, no, man, drug dealers wear pink too. Okay? I'm freaking out on eggs, you guys. But give me, I need 10 more likes up here, please. We're at 67 people here this morning. Beautiful. Thank you. We have a lot to cover. We're going to open a present too. I hesitate to say that word out loud, Carlotta, anymore. Because gay to me just means fun. That's all it means anymore. I don't want to use the word in any other context or any other pretext. Okay? If I can get a couple more likes up here, Pops is going to go on a rant. It's going to be a Pop rant. And who wants a Pop rant? It's going to be a Pop rant. I'm prepared for it. I got all stoked up on it this morning. I wrote down a note. I said, I'm ranting. I'm getting this off my chest. I'm going to my therapy classes this morning too, you know. I have to get this stuff off my chest too. Right? This is a full-on rant. I just putting it out there up front. If you don't want to listen to a rant, turn this off for about 7 minutes, 6 minutes. It might be a 5 minute. Let's go 5 minutes on the rant. Okay? I'm not politically correct. I hate PC stuff. But still, we're being programmed every day to be more politically correct. But that's not the rant. The rant is, I'm just going to say it. You guys ready? Fuck you, George Santos. And every politician that will work with him. Everyone that shakes his hand. Everybody that would remain in the same committee room as the stink that's coming off of that human being. You're rolling in the stink too, pal. You're rolling in it. Forget him. We know he's a crumball of the worst order. But you're standing in the same room he is. You're allowing him in our political process. Why? Because you stink too. And you're afraid. Your stink's going to show up. Wait till the New York Times. If you stick your head up and start saying something about him, your life, you haven't been impeccable. You got all kinds of crap going on and you're afraid you're going to be discovered. All of you. Small Business Committee, they literally, that man is earning a paycheck while we investigate him, perhaps. Who in the world says it's okay to represent anybody in this United States that we salute some flag to, and we say, we all know he's a son of a bitch liar, schemer, no good fraud against everything you could possibly hold holy in your heart. Jewish. Mom was in 9/11. Friends, employees were died in the massacre. His lies are so deep and so sick. What set me off this morning? Now we find out that he's got a whole other name that he's been using way before. When I saw this man this morning on the news come forward, he looked like a Mushfest guy. He looked like he would be our friend here on T-Crew. This guy that comes forward this morning, and he has, years ago, Anthony DeVore, whatever this son of a gun's name was, started a GoFundMe page so he could help this guy get his dog cured. The only thing that this vet had to live for was his dog. It was it. The only thing he had in the world. I could get that. I understand how people could get that far into their head and into their desperateness. He reaches out. They set up a GoFundMe page. They get $3,000 so this dog can go get healing. And dude steals the $3,000 and runs. The veteran's talking on TV. He says, I was this close to suicide. I was going to kill myself. He's standing there with a veteran advocate that has gotten him a bicycle, a job, a PC. He gets him around to places. He's getting him a job. He's getting him opportunities. The real deal sitting right next to him on the stage. And I was crying watching this, going, that's it, I'm ranting. That's it. I'm done not saying anything like everybody else. I'll get it off my chest. What kind of a world do we live in where that person can continue to operate that way and all of these other businessmen walking around with suits and ties getting paid by us are walking by and going, oh, that's okay, George, we'll figure it out. We need your vote. We need your vote more than we need your impeccability. What a sick world. That veteran, first thing, 6 weeks later, he got another dog, a little puppy. He goes, I used to cuddle it and cry at night. This is a grown man. This is how he survived. All his PTSD. That man was putting his life on the line. He was willing to bleed and die on foreign soil so he could come here and have somebody that represents us in a Congress steal from him and let his dog die. And every single one of those son of a bitches in Congress that walk past him, that allow him to be there, are just as sinful. That's it. You are as sinful. My father taught me that. You don't have to tell the dirty joke. You sit in the room and you listen. You told the dirty joke. That's what they do when you're a murderer. You drove the car, pal. You didn't have to pull the trigger. They're driving the car for this guy. It's not even about Santos anymore. He's the piece of human dung. I will tell him to his face. I'm not gossiping. But now I'm going to tell you, every one of you son of a guns up there that put him on a committee, that walk past him, that make it okay for him to be there. And you are getting a check from us. I have to pay $8,000 in taxes next month. A big check, boom, send it out. So you son of a bitches can steal $3,000 from veterans. So I've got a little bit off my chest. I'm a little strung up about it. But guys, what do we do about it? We all just sit back, yep, that's okay. Yeah, let's put them on a committee or two, too. And even the constituents, we're doing nothing. We're doing nothing about it. We're not even talking about it. That's the norm now. So, it is not okay. It is, Paige, I agree with Terman, 100%. And I also think that, there should be percentages. It can't all be lawyers up there. You got to get some businessmen. You got to get a construction worker. You got to get a nurse. You got to get a professor. You got to get an engineer. You got to get people that represent us. That man right there, that George Santos, I could tell you right now, I'm trying not to be the judge, the victim. I can tell you right now, that man deserves no place in our society. He can't even tell you that he's sorry. He can't even own it. He can't even say, yep, I really screwed up, but I'm going to make it better. May I ask for your forgiveness? May I fix this somehow? Now that I have what I want. He can't, his pathology is so bad. But guess what? We had a president a lot like that. We have other ones coming like that. We got people that are pathologically sick, and they're going to represent us. Paid for by us. And we sit back and go, oh well, it doesn't matter. Let's go fishing. Well, that was Pop's turn to say something about it. And I hope I riled a few of you up. I hope a few of you just like, you know what, I'm going to say something about to someone somewhere. I don't know what the ripple effect can be. But not saying anything is not the answer. Not saying F you, George, to his face and on my 14,500 people, F you, George. Rant over. Give me 10 people that were okay with Pop's rant. I'm not saying you agree. You don't have to agree. Just said it was okay, and thank you for getting it off let me getting that off my chest. Not just my chest. I have an obligation to not say nothing. Not say nothing. I have an obligation to speak out. Some people are going to be pissed. I don't care. I have an obligation. When you see that kind of behavior, you must say something. And if everybody here and everybody there and everybody there and there said something, this wouldn't continue to go on. Okay, I'll calm down. Now let's do a giveaway. We're going to go true false. Let's do a true false giveaway. Thank you for letting me rant. Okay. I can't even imagine. They're going to put that guy on a small business committee. They're going to let that guy make decisions. Do you know just by being in Congress that they're debriefed on national security issues every single day? And we have some people like that are finding out our national security secrets that you and I don't even know. And we do nothing about it. Oh, no, well, yeah, we got that liar guy up there. Yeah, well, isn't that sickening how that happened? And then we all look the other way and it's just going to go on. It'll just keep happening. And you know what happens when we do it that way? It gets worse, you guys. It doesn't get better. When you let cancer exist, it continues to grow. Who's excising cancer like that? Nobody. That's why it's getting worse. And I'm not trying to be the bad harbinger of evil, and not that guy. I'm not even a politic guy. I'm an honest guy. Be careful who you vote for next time. Be careful for if you're going to vote for somebody that'll put up with that, then it starts to become our fault, doesn't it? It's not my fault yet, but it's going to become my fault. Let's do a true false. Okay? I never wanted to run for politics. I almost would anymore. I swear I almost would anymore. And I have all kinds of dirty baggage in my background. I don't care. I'll bring it out. Whoever. I don't care. All I care about is am I being impeccable for the people that I promised I'd be impeccable for. That's it. And the other thing they forget, they're up there talking about what they want. It's not what you want. It's what those 100,000 people that voted for you want. This is a representative government. By the people and for the people. Not by the liars and for the con artists. Let's do our true-false giveaway. I'm going to read 3. I'm done. I keep going back. I'm done. My blood's up a little bit, though. And I think it's a good thing for us to talk about. I talked about it with Brock before I started. I said, should I rant? He goes, silence is sick. We are only as sick as our silence. Our true false. What we do is we're going to read 3 statements. You're going to say if the statements are true or false. At the end of the 3rd statement, I will read the answers, and then you're going to also have given your answers in a series. And the first 6 people to answer the series correctly will move forward to the spin to win round. Okay? So here's our first question. There are exactly 4 blood types. True or false? Number 2. Water makes up about 3/4 of the human brain and heart. True or false? And thirdly, the bones are composed of less than 25% water. Okay, so go ahead and give me your answers, and I will keep track of the first 6 to get it correct on my screen. Okay, hold on. Hold everything. I'm looking at my screen. A lot of you are getting it, but I'm getting the first 6. I'm going back and looking at the first 6 to get it correct on my screen so far. The first 6 on my screen. Okay, there's another one. That's 4 so far. That's 5. And I'm looking for a 6th one that's correct. Let me see. There it is. We got them. I have 6 correct answers. 6 people, the first 6 on my screen. Let me read the answers to you. And then I will tell you who the 6 winners were. Hey, okay. Brock, were you expecting a delivery? Yes, sir. There's somebody just dropped something off. Okay. The first question, or the first statement, there are exactly 4 blood types. False. While we are most familiar with the categories A, B, O, and AB, there are actually 30 recognized ways to type blood. Secondly, water makes up about 3/4 of the human brain and heart. True. The brain and heart are 73% water, and the lungs are about 83% water. Bunch of waterheads. And then the third statement, the bones are composed of less than 25% water. False. Bones are made up of 31% water. I would have never known that. I would have thought far less. So the answers were FTF. False, true, false. The first 6 on my screen that I saw saying false, true, false was Disky. Disky, you're red. Saskamojo, you're violet. Fakey, you're the greenie. Mike Burry Ball, you're orange. Michael Brown, you're blue. And Laura the Divine is yellow. So those were the first 6 that I saw on my screen, and I've just assigned your colors. Spin to win. That is literally on the line. I'm going to spin that one again. Laura the Divine won. Laura Divine, you are the winner of today's Spin to Win. Laura, let's show you what you won. Laura, I don't know if I've never sent you anything before. This is fun. Congratulations. 2nd day in a row that you're yellow, but you won today. You're getting a Pops 10 pack. Now these are the 200 milligram, regular old Pops microdoses. We also want you to play some when you get a chance. Go ahead and play some Rubik's. Have fun with a miniature Rubik's. We're also wanting to give you a big old dose, about 4 grams, of Thrasher fruit. And it's pretty darn nice. You might need a hammer to break it up because it's super hard, super dense. Boop. So Laura, if you can get me your address, we'll get you this box. You know how to get me the addresses at the Detroit Mush Lab, all one word, the DetroitMushLab.com. Hold on one sec. And I'd be love to get this out to you. I love that you're here, too. Laura D. Every day when she leaves, she says goodbye when we do our scroll out. She always says, have a fabulous day. And I tell her to have a divine day. Laura Divine. Okay? Isn't it, Paige? That's a really nice word you just used there. Kombucha! You kombuchis? No. Let's do this first. Is Key Ren here this morning? Have you guys seen Key Ren? Help me find Key Ren. Hey, where's Key Ren? Is she there? If not, we can see her tomorrow. There she is. Okay, good. Key Ren, I don't know why my camera just seems. So Kieran yesterday, if you guys remember, she flew by. She flew by. I had about 5 people write me later and said, Pops, that was such an amazing picture of Kieran. See, that's exactly what she looks like. Kieran's like, I'm actually working, Pops. Okay? See, that's what she actually looks like. So sometimes people are like, I wonder what that other subscriber, that other viewer, team member, T-Crew guy, girl, I wonder what they look like. She sent us a picture of her. So thank you for the picture of you. And I pre-opened these this morning. And I gotta tell you, so people send you really pretty stuff, collectorish kind of item stuff. I have shelves of it. This is just a couple of them. And I need to organize and clean that up again soon. But I'm getting, you guys are just so kind and good to Pops. Stuff all over the place. Wait. All over the place. Right? I have to admit something. This might be, it's close, might be my favorite thing in terms of the collectible pretties that I get to keep. Who wants to see what Kieran got, Pops? It's handmade, you know. Kieran, I got to tell you, your packaging person, on point. Took me 22 minutes to unpack the box. Cut through all the packaging and all of the bubble wrap and everything else. You can tell it was handmade the minute you look at it. You can tell the second you touch it. It's glowing energy off of it. Okay? So don't forget, we do tea here. We're tea people. Coffee for some of you. Kieran, I don't know which piece to show him first. There's 2 here. It's kind of a set situation. I'll tell you what, I'll just do it like this. I'll tell you what, here's what we'll do. I'll just put it out here. Oh my God, that's so pretty. Here we go. Isn't that beautiful? This guy here. Isn't that something? Kieran, that is so special, and I'm not even kidding. Somebody handmade this. She got this from the actual, I think she got this from the artist. I'm absolutely enthralled. I'm obsessed by it. I'm obsessed by it. Score, that's, we're going to call that a home run. Anybody think that's a home run? Is it the lid? It actually serves as a lid. It can fit on there as a lid. Wow, good job, Thee. Look at that. I didn't even think of that. It can serve as a lid. Maybe just do it this way. Oh yeah, dumb Pops. Oh, Pops, you're an idiot. Oh, Pops, you're stupid. Yeah, of course. What a dumb pup Pops is. I don't understand this stuff. Look at it. That's even nicer. Wow. That's right. It keeps it warm. That's even nicer. Jeff's like freaking pops, bro. I had it upside down. I was thinking, no, these mushrooms shouldn't be in the tea. Well, maybe that's how you infuse it. I don't know. Oh God, that is even cooler, nerdy. Oh gosh, look at this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, wait for tea tomorrow. Good morning. You're right, Badgie. You're right. Good call. Very good call, Badge. Boop. I like accountability partners. Good call. Oh my God, I didn't even think of it as being a lid. Dumb. No, I'm not dumb. I have still more to learn about pottery. How's that? I have so much to learn about pottery, and I'm learning. Oh, that's nice. What a nice gift from one of my favorite friends. Kieran, I love you and thank you very much. I love her kids too. You guys don't know this about Pops, but Pops likes kids under the age of 8. No, 10. 10's good. After that, get them off the boat. Send them to private, send them to boarding, send them to military school. Okay? After that, you send them to military school for a while, and then I'll bring them home. If they got uniforms on and they say, yes, sir, then they could come home. Okay? No, I'm kidding. Okay? I like kids. Kieran has 2 of the prettiest. She has a boy and a girl. Okay, well, that's what we don't say that, Pops. It's true though. If we could just send them off to military school from like 12 to 18, and then when we bring them home, they only come home if they're wearing a uniform, clean underwear, know how to make their bed, and they say yes, sir. Okay. Badgie, I'm teasing. We can't brainwash the kids that way. Unless the military, let's send them to Kindness Academy. How's that? But you have to wear a kindness uniform? No, we don't do that. No kindness uniforms. What was I going to say? I'm carried away. I lost track of what I was going to say. Oh, Kieran's kids. So I'm bragging. I know I am, but we want kids to be more involved in science, and we want our kids around here to grow up to become mycologists. Do we not? Give me 10 people that agree. I'd like my kids to grow up to be homegrown mycologists with all of the things that comes with, including the training to be humble, kind, and sweet. Who wants their kid to be a mycologist? I'm trying to turn Brock into one, so I'm saying me for sure. I'm working at it, man. That's a project, let me tell you. It's like I have to do a bunch of stuff to turn him into one. Okay, we want to turn our kids into mycologists, right? So one of the ways we do that, okay, is we get them involved, okay? Get them interested. 2 years ago, I had the honor of having Jeff's daughter here at the lab. Cutest girl you've ever seen. And she came here for homeschooling and got credit for working in the lab. Of course, we had it, perfectly legal and everything down there. It was perfectly nothing it could, but it was perfect. For Christmas, no, I wouldn't even put it that way. For Christmas, it was important that Kieran's budding mycologists, she has 2 of the cutest, they got their first microscope. She sent me this neatest picture. I mean, I get goosebumps looking at it, of her children looking through the microscope at some of the slides that came with it. And I was like, she's my friend. Then you know what she did? Oh, I'm just going to tell you guys this one. I'm just going to tell you guys this one. You want to hear it? Who thinks Pops flirts a little bit? Just a little bit of a flirt, but not a bad, like I'm not trying to be sexy guy, but just kind, funny, make you feel good about yourself guy. Who thinks I might just a teeny little bit? Just a little bit, but just to make you and me feel good about ourselves, okay? Herbie goes, not you, Pop. What do you think? A tiny little bit, not very much. Because it gets creepy. You don't ever want to be creepy. You want to treat these people like they're your daughters. Do you understand that? You treat them like your daughter, like they're your daughters. Okay. Gingers, you flirt with everyone, even men. I even flirt with men. Don't forget that. How many men do I tell them they're handsome, gorgeous? And I mean it. Okay, so here. Give me 5 people that want to read my flirt note to Kieran. Who wants to? Who? I flirt with her all the time. She's easy to flirt with. Okay. Who wants? You guys aren't that interested. I haven't heard anybody say yes. I have to go get my phone where it has the DM on there. Well, I'm bringing this up for a very wholesome reason, because I'm not trying to turn Pops into Chester the Molester here. But I think, flirting is its own word. It might have negative connotations. We could use a different one. Charming, maybe. Be kind to one another. It's okay to make someone feel good about themselves. It just is. It's okay. It's okay to be sweet and kind and lift each other up. And if that takes a little wink and a dink, do it. Okay? So hold on. Oh, yeah. Matthew, I'm dropping a DM for sure. Hold on. Lie to me, Pops. We don't lie. But we're not afraid to stretch the truth. No, hold on. We don't do that either. Wait, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna read it to you guys. And there is a method to Pop's madness here. There's a reason that I'm showing you guys this. Okay? I didn't even ask her if it was okay. Kieran, I'm going to make you blush. Here we go. This is it. Blush in a good way. Ready? She's explaining the gift that she sent me. Okay? And she says, she totally undercharged me for it. I was telling her about you and how amazing and generous you are. And she said her close friend's teenage daughter just passed away. And she has been microdosing to help her cope. This is key written. So I gave her everything I had to pass along to her friend. About 8 grams worth. I am so appreciative for everything you've given me. I love being able to give away basically all of it. Parentheses, I keep a little for myself. I wrote back. I go, I really do love you. Because I thought that was a beautiful act of love. She writes back. Here we go. She writes back. I love you too. I have another story. It's a bit personal for me. This is where it gets personal. This is where she's going to start blushing. I have started dating, but I'm so proud of her. That's why I'm doing it. I'm putting her out there. I'm putting her on blast because I love her. And also, she deserves attention. I've started dating someone in the last couple of months. See, she's a single mom, raising 2 babies on her own. Extremely smart lady, got a good job. This man is so loving and kind and vulnerable with his words to me. No man that I've ever been with has spoken to me in such thoughtful, intentional, and loving ways. I think it is possible on some level I didn't think I deserved it. But when I started communicating with you, you talked to me like that. Flirt. And you talk so lovingly and vulnerably with everyone. I think having you speak to me that way made me realize that I cannot settle for anything less than that. It's just one more reason I am grateful for you. I write back, I go, wow, you're so beautiful. I go, you deserve a young Pops. She writes back, you're funny. I deserve a Pops, and it doesn't matter what age. I write back, boop, tell that guy I like him. You guys glad you heard that? Huh? That was worth waiting for? That's my girl Kieran. See how we help each other grow? There is such a wealth of kindness available to us. We're talking about a ripple effect. We're talking about a lady's probably going to have a beautiful relationship now because, hey, this is how I should be talked to. I don't think I have to settle for anything less. Kieran, you better not be blushing. You have a lot of courage. Let me finish this up. I'm going to be right back. So can you imagine? Can you imagine? From watching T, hanging out here at the old T sanctuary, we learn to have better relationships with the people in our lives. You know what? I'm going to venture. This is just a wild guess. Huge wild guess it out there thing. I bet she's not the only one. Right, Trip? I bet she's not the only one. She's just the one that told us first. So, well, that was my time to talk about kombucha. We'll kombucha tomorrow. We'll do a lot of kombucha. Kieran's neighbor be like, she's crying again. You guys, don't I love you guys? I do. And it's important that we put our love into action too, right? Kimberly, I bet she's not. There's people making relationships here all over the place. This, hello, mycelium. Hello, mycelium. So I'll do some mycology tomorrow. I wanted to do Kieranology today. We did some Kieranology, Charisse. So we have been talking for the last week about liquid culture. 71's like, you can adopt me, Pops. 71, you're all adopted. Everybody here can call me Pops. Am I right? Quick mycology for today. A very, very quick reading, even though that was almost our reading right there. That was really close to a reading, Kieran. LC, liquid culture, liquid culture, liquid culture, liquid culture. We tested the liquid culture. If you remember, we farmed liquid culture and we freeze dried it. We freeze dried those little chips and we freeze dried the actual liquid culture. We took it out, put it in a strainer, got goops and globs of it. Excuse me, freeze dried it. And then it was, what are we going to do with it? Well, first let's find out if there's anything to do with it. A recent test that I ran on this Thrasher strain, this came out to be the test result for that Thrasher. Based off of this chart, I would say it's off the chart, color-wise. That Thrasher's practically off the chart. Based off of the color scale. I wish we had a more accurate way to do it than just eye to color. But that's about as far as they've gotten with home kit situations so far. But clearly, the Thrasher is killing it. Who wants to see the ghost? I have a ghost that I did. Recent sample, I mark them. Here's the ghost. Ghost Thrasher. The ghost was just a tiny bit darker. The ghost, this one's just a little bit darker than the Thrasher. Out of the last batches that I tested. Okay? I'm telling you that if you deal with pops, we're not going to send you gooby booby. We're going to send you stuff that let's go off the chart stuff. All right? But that isn't the reason I did that. The reason I did it is so I could show you this is what the Thrasher looked like. Well, we tested the LC. Was I a little disappointed? Well, it's certainly not this dark. It's certainly not as dark as the ghost. Here's the LC. Who? Give me 10 people that want to see the LC test results. 10 people. Pop, show us the LC test results. We're really interested. Slingy, you're just about there. Okay, we ever got people ready? You got people paying attention to these, Pops. Okay. Here's the LC. Certainly psilocybin in it. That was the big test, because this starts out clear. And the darker brown it gets, the more psilocybin it has. Where is that? About mid-range? Somewhere right in there? Somewhere right in here? It's not bad though, Sling. I mean, I'm absolutely pleased that there's LC in it. I mean, psilocybin in it. That's my fruit when it's been fruited, ground, and tested, and that's when it's still LC. It's respectable. There's no question about it. It's like, but then let's do the math. So I thought it would be interesting for you guys to see that finally. So at my end here, I was like, oh, all I have to forget fruiting stuff ever again. I just farm LC. And then cure the LC and put the LC out there. No. It won't work at home. I would have to do so much, because this right here was a full quart to come up with enough to test it. I would have to have Stainless steel vats in the backyard, filled. Now it'll work, but you have to do it on quantity, what they call in production, quantities of scale. The only way you can make this, and that is how they're doing it in the bigger, some of the factories in California. But they have millions of dollars worth of stainless steel tanks and stuff. So this is really still the only way you're going to get your best stuff out of your home lab. I hate to say it because I want it to be like on the cutting edge of the best thing. If this had come out darker, I'd probably continue to work at it. Okay? But it really didn't. So that's where we're at. And I thought, obviously it's important if I told you guys were there with the test the whole time. So it's neat for you guys to see the results. Okay? So we're not going to do 4 agreements today either, or radical mycology. We're kind of out of time. Let's do one final giveaway. And then you guys are going to go have a beautiful day. Go flirt with somebody. Make them feel good. Do that. Because it'll make you feel good too. Do you guys want to do Dr. Pepper today? Or do you want to do Who Am I? Which do you want? You guys decide. I want Dr. Pepper ingredient. There's still 21 left that we haven't discovered. 20, do you want to do Dr. Pepper? Or do you want to do a Who Am I? You have your choice. We got a bunch of Dr. Peppers coming up. Dr. Pepper, Nat, all you have to do is guess one of the ingredients, one of the 23 ingredients of Dr. Pepper. Hold on. Let me pull up my ingredient list. We're going Dr. Pepper today. Okay? We're going to go Dr. Pepper. So far, we know that carrots and black licorice, those are the 2 ingredients that we've already picked out. Don't bother saying them because I'm not going to repeat myself. But go. These are the 23 ingredients. I picked one off of the list. We have amaretto. We have alternator. We have sugar, clove, sugar, juniper, orange, prunes, birch, prune. I'm a pepper, you're a pepper. Vanilla, tomato, vanilla, pepper. Rum, tomatoes, pineapple, cinnamon, cherry, clove, blackberry, rum, DMT, beaver butt, molasses, vanilla, air filter, Harry. Here it is. That's the one I picked. Ego for ecology. Ego for ecology said raspberry. Raspberry is the one that I picked. Ego. Congratulations. Ego. Hold on one second. I'm going to show you what you won. I'm going to read the 23 flavors real quick. You're going to want to know these probably tomorrow. Amaretto, almond, blackberry, black licorice, caramel, carrot, clove, cherry, cola, ginger, juniper, lemon, molasses, nutmeg, orange, prune, plum, pepper, root beer, rum, raspberry, tomato, and vanilla. 3 ingredients have left the list. Raspberry, carrot, and black licorice are gone. Ego for ecology. I'm glad I don't think Ego's ever won here before either. Ego, we're sending you a little keychain. It's a keychain thing with this thing on it that'll also open things. It's a keychain beer opener kind of a thing. Patches to iron on. We're also sending you a Pops 10-pack, 200 milligrams each. And let's go ahead and send you that super strong thrasher. Boop, boop, boop. This is the same batch as is in that test. Okay? So you can be pretty sure that you're getting something kind of strong. Okay? There's certainly going to be some medicine in it. Okay. So Ego for Ecology, get me your address at thedetroitmushlab.com and we'll get that sent out to you. Love you guys. I feel like we didn't talk about anything today except stuff. I ranted and then I keyrenologied for the rest. I think the rant was to remind us that it's not okay to be quiet, you guys. It just is not okay. It's the quiet people. I mean, that stuff keeps going on and on because we are quiet. And I don't know what else to do but to rant a little bit and put my 2 cents out there. 14.5 thousand people watching this and paying attention. And if 1 or 2 of us would make a difference, we could set this world on fire. Or we could sit in our basements and pretend it's not happening and rub shoulders with these people. Let them into our homes, let them into our lives. Either that or shun them. And I will never have anything to do with somebody that's that low of a life that you will steal a veteran's dog and let it die. It's money from him. And every other low thing you could ever do. So that's the rant. Sorry about going too far on that one if I did. And beautiful, beautiful morning. Gifts and friends and talking and being here together. Okay? So thank you guys. I got a lot out of today. I hope you guys did too. I'll see you guys here tomorrow. Same much time, same much channel. So let me scroll you guys out of here. Streety, nice that you are here. Okay? Anthony and Slingy and Sharon. Sharon, it looks like your box is coming today. I thought it was yesterday, but I'm tracking it for you. I don't know why I'm so worried for you. Overjoyed and Ego and Vegas, you have a great day, doll. And Liddy Ladran and Moms, thank you, doll. That's very well said. Parker, I'm grateful too. Trippin' and 71, sending that medicine. And Jesus Christ, don't kill Jesus again. Don't ever kill Jesus. Sling and Whiskey and Semster and MVP and Disky and Nurs, there you are. And Sharon, you should be DMing me, Sharon, okay? Chris and Greeny and Higgs and Silly and Sensor and Benny Ben and Tin Can and Kimberly and Streety and Jimmy Max and Tony G and Moms and Ginger Gnome, I love you, Ginge, and Nerdy and Laura, would you please have a divine day? Oh, and send me your address. Charisse, I love you. I love it when Charisse is here. CC for the win. Salska, Ego. Jesus Christ, in Pittsburgh for real. Nurs and Sharon. I don't know, Sharon. I told you yesterday. I forget what all was put in that box. I send out like 100 a week. I hope it's all in there, and I hope you get it. I really do, for both our sake. Paige and Mr. Phillips and Rob and Mike and 71 and Anthony and Parker and Lad and Paige. Okay, Paige, thank you. I was hoping to get your address. I have a box here for you. Jesus and Jamie and Nat. Michael Brown, thank you. You almost won today. Herbie and Gypsy Life, thank you. And Michael and Desi and Nurs and Pops and peace and love to all of you. I see you guys here, same not much time, same much channel tomorrow. Out.